you gotta find what your instruments are, and you gotta speak to those as hard as you can, and you gotta make the world dance, right? The alternative is to shrink and dissolve and then despair. And it's so easy to do that because the second that you're despaired, I can sell you something. But I don't want this to turn into a negative light of you can or can't do something based on your attitude. That's a misconstruction. You can do something regardless of your attitude. You can do something with hate. You can do something with vengeance. You can do something with envy. You can do something with just pure spite. The gas in the tank doesn't change how the engine runs, right? It might help sustain how long it runs, right? But it doesn't change the core being that is the driver. And we, all of us, we live in a digital cage, right? That we kind of encapsulate in ourselves, that we run over and over again. And I think it's not necessarily a bad thing because if you can recognize it, that attention of awareness makes it kind of flip on its head, and then you become supercharged with all these resources. You have to dismantle the idea that, you can separate yourself from one, the things that you consume, and two, the people in your life, the people in your circle, the music in your circle, the media that you know, grow from. And so in order to do that, you have to become kind of an architect of your own life. You have to become an architect of what you laugh at, what you smile at, what you frown at. I think I struggle with this, but it always is very interesting when there are people in their life that know what they want. Everybody has that person. I have that person thinking about them now where they know exactly what it is they like and they don't change. I think the people who know what they like, especially in today's world, are superheroes. The amount of decisions and amount of decision fatigue that people face. Think about it. If I was buying a webcam, it took me maybe 2 hours because of just the plethora of really word vomit and the decision making that can go into this thing and that thing and this thing and that thing. And you got to realize you only have so much control over one thing at one time. And that be a sport, that be a job, that be a hobby, that be a book, that be a painting. Anything you do, you can only do one thing at one time. And I think the attention deficit crowd, the overstimulated crowd of, man, I'm getting 10 ads in between the thing that I want to do. I'm getting 20 different notifications for my Teams meeting every 10 minutes just to get to the email that I'm trying to look at. All of it is kind of the snake eating itself. You have access to so many people. You have access to so many ideas, right? That the idea that your opinion, your vision is valuable is a dying thought. And the predictive models of what that behavior looks like, be that not even a computer, but a person, be that a hater, be that a apathetic bystander, be that a transactional bipartisan party, whatever the case might be, right? All of that leads to more hurdles so that you can more clearly define yourself.